Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. This week, we're going to talk about the war for heaven. Let's talk about the war for heaven. That's what's going to be the name of the video, okay? All right? I'm in the war for heaven because my life is a war. My life is a war against evil. So I am in the war for heaven, okay? And I'm going to explain this to you in my video, okay? All right? 11 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven, okay? I see the truth in real time, okay? I see Satan. Satan is fear. Fear is Satan, okay? I see Satan, okay? I see prejudice and hate, prejudgment and hate, which is evil, okay? That is evil. I see prejudice and hate, which is evil, okay? That's actually what's keeping your souls out of heaven, is the prejudice and the hate, okay? That's the reason why it's there, okay? We're going to explain that in a minute, okay? I fight evil for Jesus Christ, okay? Jesus Christ was in the same war that I am in right now, okay? When my soul entered heaven, my body entered hell, okay? So I was able to go after Satan for you and identify him. I identified Satan for you. Satan is fear. Fear is Satan, okay? All right? I am in the war for heaven. Okay? I have no friends, all right? Nobody likes me, okay? Because they live in fear, okay? All right? I'm constantly attacked by prejudgment and hate because people live in fear, okay? I am constantly prejudged and hated because of that, because people live in fear, okay? All right? What happens is, when a person lives in fear, they defend Satan, okay? When you remove your fear, you defend heaven, okay? Let me repeat that again. Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven, okay? All right? We, at Jesus Christ Love in Heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? All right? Let's start off talking about the war for heaven. Okay? A long time ago, long before Jesus Christ, this goes back before civilization. Okay? A war started against heaven. Okay? Now, when this war started, they say they kicked Satan out of heaven. That's what they say. Satan's not allowed in heaven. Well, fear's not allowed in heaven either. So, when I identified Satan, I identified Satan as fear. Okay? So what happened is, when this war started, back before civilization, everybody went into fear. And when everybody went into fear, they stopped delivering their souls to heaven. That's what happened. Okay? All right? That's how Satan controls you, is with fear. Okay? If you live in fear, you are under Satan's control. Okay? If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudice and hate. If you live in fear. Okay? If you have any fear in you whatsoever. Okay? That's why you got to remove your fear. Okay? This war started against heaven back before civilization. Okay? We used to have this instinct in us that delivered our souls to heaven. Excuse me. Back before civilization. Okay? We had this instinct in us. Okay? And we had to survive in the wild, just like animals do. We had to survive in the wild. And in order to survive in the wild, we had to believe in ourselves, right? And we never give up to win. to survive in the wild. Okay? So back when we were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that, we were delivering our souls to heaven. Okay? We had this instinct in us that delivered our souls to heaven back before civilization. Okay? And, okay? So when the war started against heaven, everybody went into fear. And when everybody went into fear, they stopped delivering their souls to heaven. Okay? Because what happens is when you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. When you remove all your fear. Okay? All right? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? All right? What else can I throw in there about the war? Back when this war started, this is when Satan was kicked out of heaven, they say, you know, because Satan is fear. Fear is not allowed in heaven. Satan is not allowed in heaven. Fear is not allowed in heaven. Okay? The prejudgment and the hate is created from fear. Okay? When you stop living in fear, you will stop prejudging and stop hating others. Okay? When you remove your fear. Okay? What happens is when you live in fear, you have this corruption in you known as prejudice. Okay? And this corruption, when you remove your fear, that removes the corruption known as prejudice. Okay? That corruption gets removed. Okay? When you remove your fear, you automatically behave. Because you're removing your corruption. You're purifying your love. You're removing the corruption out of your love when you go to remove your fear. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Back when this war started, a lot of things happened, they say, but back when this war started, everybody went into fear and they stopped delivering their souls to heaven. As civilization traveled throughout the world, as civilization spread throughout the land, so did fear and evil. Because see, that's where evil comes from. Evil is spawned from fear. Fear is spawned from evil. Okay? This is like a vicious cycle that is keeping your soul out of heaven. Prejudice and hate is created from the fear. So when fear was created, so was prejudice and hate created. The prejudgment and the hate was created around the same time that the fear was created. Okay? And this is where people started prejudging and hating each other. Okay? All right? Prejudgment and hate is the reason your soul is not in heaven. That is the reason why your soul is not in heaven, because of prejudgment and hate. Because of prejudice and hate. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. Okay? That is the reason why it's there. Okay? So what happens is, as you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to remove your prejudice out of your love. Okay? This builds courage. As you remove more and more of your fear out of your love, this builds courage. Okay? Never giving up. See, what prejudice does is, prejudice makes you give up. Prejudgment makes you give up. So what I'm showing you how to do is never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? So I'm showing you how to never ever give up to win against evil. I believe Jesus Christ never ever gave up to win against evil. That's how he conquered evil. That's how Jesus Christ conquered evil. Okay? He never ever gave up to win against evil. Okay? All right? All right? And back then we believe, when you believe in yourself, see, fear goes against two things. Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. That's what happened when you went into fear. You stopped believing in heaven when you went into fear. Because that's what fear does. Fear stops you from believing in heaven when you stop believing in yourself. That's what fear does. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. So when fear was created, this stopped you from believing in heaven. And when you stop believing in heaven, you stop delivering your souls to heaven. That's why when you went into fear, you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. That's what happened when the war started against heaven. Okay? So what I show you in my videos is how to believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? That's what I show you in my videos, because fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Okay? That's what fear goes against. Okay? And fear is Satan. Satan is fear. This must be removed. Okay? Okay, this must be removed. All right? Don't fear God. They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. You should have no fear at all. Okay? All right? The biggest mistake I think out there is you're fearing God. Don't fear God. Make God your best friend. Make Jesus Christ, love in heaven, your best friend. Okay? Do you fear your best friend? No. So, don't fear God. Make God your best friend. Make Jesus Christ, love in heaven, your best friend. Make Jesus Christ your best friend. Do you fear your best friend? No. So, don't fear God. Okay? All right? And when you deliver your soul to heaven, what's happening is the prejudgment and the hate is keeping your soul out of heaven. It's keeping your soul out of heaven because it makes you give up. It makes you give up. By making you give up, that keeps you in fear. That's what prejudice and hate does. Prejudice and hate is there to break love, keep it weak in fear. That's why it's there. What I'm showing you how to do is increase the forces of your love to go against that. Okay? That's what prejudice and hate does. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your love weak in fear. As long as your love is weak in fear, you will prejudge and hate. You will be under Satan's control. Okay? What did I say? Live in fear, defend Satan. Because if you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudice and hate. Okay? All right? If you remove your fear, you are programmed by heaven to conquer evil when you remove your fear. Okay? Yeah. All right. What else? I'm trying to explain this word the best way that I can. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven and keep your love weak in fear. That's what it does. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your love weak in fear. We're talking about prejudgment and hate. Okay? That is created from fear. Okay? All right? What I'm showing you how to do is remove your fear so you stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? When you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. Okay? What prejudgment and hate does, it keeps love weak in fear. So this way you're always under Satan's control. As long as you're in fear, you are under Satan's control. And you will always defend Satan if you're in fear. That's why you got to remove your fear. Okay? If you live in fear, defend Satan. If you remove your fear, defend heaven. Nobody knows this war better than me. Okay? That's why we must remove the fear. Okay? All right? Doesn't matter what kind of fear it is. It needs to be removed. Okay? You don't have to fear judgment. There is no judgment because you're delivering your soul to heaven before you die. Okay? You're the judge whether you want to deliver your soul to heaven or not. Okay? When you're in the war for heaven. Okay? Putting souls into heaven is a war. It's not a religion. Okay? Let me repeat that again. Putting souls into heaven is a war, not a religion. Okay? All right? In order to put your soul back in heaven, what you got to do is you have to believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, and you have to never, ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Never, ever give up to win against evil, no matter what. Okay? Throughout your entire life, you have to never, ever give up to win against evil. Okay? And what that does is, that's going to make your love powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Because that's what Jesus Christ is. Powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? Jesus Christ is unbreakable. Evil could not break his love. That's what evil does. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. Okay? Evil attacks. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is, okay? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. This defends love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? All right? Okay? And what that does is, see, when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, that fights evil. Yes, that fights evil. Because it's going to react against fear when you go to deliver your soul to heaven correctly. When you go to deliver your soul to heaven correctly, okay, let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven correctly. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. This defends love and freedom with its forces of love. Well, that's going to react against fear. That reacts against fear. And when that reacts against fear, that drives the prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards that live in fear, because the prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards live in fear. That drives them mad, you see? That drives them mad, and then they hate you. And then they hate you. Okay? That's what happened to me. I watched this happen throughout my life. I actually witnessed this happening to me throughout my life. Okay? Because my life is a war against evil. Okay? When you defend heaven, you are defending love and freedom with its forces of love. That reacts against fear, causing you to get attacked by prejudice and hate. When that reacts against fear, you'll get attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They'll talk behind your back. They'll blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough. Forget about it, etc., etc., etc. Okay? I know, because I was attacked by it all. down through the years. I lived in a quagmire of hate. I know. I lived in a quagmire of hate. My life was nothing but a quagmire of hate. I was trapped in a quagmire of hate trying to go to work. Why? Because I never gave up to win. That's why. I was trapped in a quagmire of hate. All I wanted to do was go to work and be left alone. Didn't happen. Didn't happen that way. My life was completely destroyed. You understand? And that's why I'm making these videos. My life is a war against evil. Okay? All right? We get attacked by evil two different ways. Okay? One way we get it, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? That's what evil attacks, okay? When we get attacked by, when a group of people or a country get attacked by evil, they get attacked by terrorism. Okay? This attacks their love and freedom and creates fear on them. Okay? All right? When a person gets attacked by prejudice and hate, they get attacked by prejudgment and hate. Prejudice and hate. When a person gets attacked by evil. Repeat after me. Prejudice and hate is evil. You seem to don't understand that for some reason. Prejudice and hate is evil. Prejudgment and hate is evil. Okay? When a person gets attacked by prejudice and hate, they're being attacked by evil when an individual gets attacked. Okay? When an individual gets attacked by prejudice and hate, they're being attacked by evil. This attacks their love and freedom and creates fear on them, keeping them in fear. This keeps their love weak, and this is how it keeps their soul out of heaven. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. You understand? And I'm showing you how to go against this. Okay? When you remove your fear, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. This defends love and freedom with its forces of love when you remove your fear. Okay? All right? We'll talk about the things that are created from fear. Things that are created from fear. Prejudgment and hate. Prejudice and hate is created from fear. Okay? What else? Evil is created from fear. Evil spawned from fear. Okay? What else? Terrorism. Terrorism is created from prejudgment and hate. Okay? Terrorism. That's also created from fear. Okay? What else? Mental illness and suicide. Mental illness and suicide, that's created from prejudice and hate, which is also created from fear. Okay? All right? With suicide, what happens with suicide is the person enters the war for heaven. Their soul enters the war for heaven. They don't know it. They don't know that they entered the war for heaven. They get attacked by evil. And what do? They give up. They give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. That's what happens. That's how suicide's created. Okay? All right? Yeah. All right? What else? Hate and corruption. Hate and corruption is prejudice and hate. If you want to fight hate and corruption, remove the fear. You want to fight evil? Remove the fear. Okay? When we remove the fear, we will fight back prejudice and hate, and we will start delivering souls to heaven again. Remove the fear. Okay? All the chaos you see, that's created from prejudice and hate, which is created from fear. Fear is created from evil. Fear is created from prejudice and hate, which is created from evil. Fear. Evil is created from fear. It's a vicious cycle of fear and evil. This is what's keeping your soul out of heaven, by keeping you in fear. What prevents you from seeing the truth from heaven? Heaven is the truth, by the way. Heaven is the truth. What prevents you from seeing the truth from heaven and the war from heaven is living in fear, because you're living in fear. That's what's preventing you from seeing the war from heaven. That's what's preventing you from seeing the truth in real time. What prevents you from seeing the truth in real time is your own fear. That's what prevents you from seeing the truth in real time. Okay? All right. What else? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I explained it good enough, but that's kind of the war for heaven. What happens is, we got the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards. Okay? The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards is Satan's army. Okay? They live in fear. They defend Satan. Okay? They defend Satan. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. Right? And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards. That's what they attack. That is Satan's army. They live in fear. What did I say? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? When you defend heaven, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. You're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Well, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. When you fight evil, when your love conquers evil, you will be defending heaven. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? Let's talk about delivering your souls to heaven now. Okay? What happens is, let's talk about how animals deliver their souls to heaven. All animals win when they die. You want to know why that is? Because they live in the wild. Right? And because animals live in the wild, they have this instinct in them that delivers their soul to heaven. Okay? The instinct is believing in yourself. Okay? Believing in yourself, yes you can, or believing in yourself, never give up to win. Believing in yourself, never give up to win, to survive in the wild. Animal has to win to survive in the wild. Okay? And that keeps its soul in heaven while it's alive. That's why an animal is unconditional love. Okay? Well, it works the same way with the human. Okay? It works the same way with the human. It's always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Never give up to win against evil. Because now you're living in civilization where you have fear and evil. Okay? All right? So it's always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Never give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? And what that's going to do, that's going to defend your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? Because you'll be removing your fear. When you believe in yourself, You're going to start removing your fear. Okay? This starts removing your fear when you believe in yourself. This builds courage. When you start to remove your fear, this builds courage. Okay? This will build courage. Okay? Never giving up to win against evil makes your love unbreakable. So now we have powerful, unbreakable love, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? And what you're doing is you're building courage now. Okay? So I'm showing you how to achieve powerful, unbreakable love, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? Don't fear God. They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. Okay? Don't fear Jesus Christ's love in heaven. Okay? We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ is your best friend. Jesus Christ has your back. Do you fear your best friend? No. Don't fear God. Don't fear Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? We got to remove the fear, okay? What else? Don't fear judgment. There is no judgment because you're delivering your soul to heaven while you're alive. You're the judge whether you want to deliver your soul to heaven or not, okay? What makes you think there's judgment at heaven is your own prejudice that's within your love. What's going to happen is, as you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to remove the prejudice out of your love. As you remove the prejudice out of your love, you're going to stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? When you remove your fear, because you will stop prejudging and hating others, that will start removing your prejudice. Okay? As you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to start seeing more and more of the truth from heaven. Okay? You'll start seeing more and more of the truth from heaven. What's blocking you from seeing the truth from heaven is your own fear. That's what blocks you from seeing the truth from heaven, is your own fear. Okay? And do what they say can't be done. What I mean by do what they say can't be done, I mean by break the laws of prejudice. The laws of prejudice is I can't, I cannot, you can't, you cannot, that's impossible. Those are discouragements. Okay? I want you to bust the laws of prejudice. Okay? That's your own fear, saying that you can't. That comes from Satan, because Satan's trying to keep your soul out of heaven. That's where that comes from. Okay? Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Yeah. I want you to bust the laws of prejudice. Okay? Do what they say can't be done. Okay? All right? Make it motivation. Make it motivate you even more when you hear that. You can't. I can't do this. I can't do that. Or you can't do this. You can't do that. That's prejudice. That's prejudgment and hate that does that. Yeah. That's why I call it the laws of prejudice, okay? I want you to bust the laws of prejudice. All right? What else? As you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to start seeing more and more of the truth. You're automatically going to behave. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? So, all right? So, I don't bow and break to anything else. I stand for the flag, and I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? All right? I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. Okay? I learned the difference between good and evil from heaven. Okay? I learned the difference between good and evil from heaven. Okay? I learned the truth about Jesus Christ from heaven. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? So, everything I'm explaining to you, because I'm in the war for heaven, I've been in the war for heaven probably about 45 years, because my life is a war against evil. So, I'm actually in the war for heaven. I'm gathering the intelligence, and I'm delivering it to you, because I want you to become a warrior for heaven. Okay? I want you to do this and become a warrior for heaven. I want you to defend heaven. Become a warrior. I want you to win when you die. Okay? All right? All right? As you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to start overcoming things. Okay? I overcame things like drinking and smoking, things like that. I overcame certain things, certain bad habits I had. I overcame them. Okay? As I increased the forces of my love. Because I never give up to win against evil. That increased the forces of my love. And I overcame things. Okay? The biggest one I want you to overcome is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? I overcame suicide. Okay? I delivered my soul to heaven, and then I overcame suicide because I was attacked by evil. When I was attacked by evil, I overcame suicide. That's when I overcame evil. That's when I conquered evil and won. Okay? I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? I want you to remove your fear and overcome suicide. Because that's what happens. People live in fear. They get attacked by evil and they give up. I don't want you to give up. I want you to overcome suicide and deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? That's the tough one. I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? I overcame suicide. Okay? I want you to overcome suicide. When you overcome suicide, then you're conquering evil. You're starting to conquer evil. Okay? Yeah. All right? I overcame things like, because prejudice and hate caused my mental illness. Prejudice and hate caused my mental illness. My mental illness was caused by evil. Okay? So after I realized that my mental illness was caused by evil, I overcame mental illness. Depression. I was actually in a depression. I was being attacked by anxiety, panic attacks, paranoia, things like that. Okay? I was having some bad anxiety. Once I realized that it was evil that was causing my anxiety, I overcame it. Okay? Because like I said, evil causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. Okay? What happens is, as you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to know you delivered your soul to heaven. Because you're going to overcome evil. When you overcome evil, you're going to deliver your soul to heaven. You're going to know your soul's in heaven. Because you're going to start seeing the truth from heaven. You're going to start getting signals. You'll start knowing what heaven knows. Because your soul is entering heaven. You become part of a pure love and freedom. Okay? Because that's what heaven is. Okay? Yeah. All right? Yeah. As you deliver your soul to heaven, it's going to be you win. Okay? If you deliver your soul to heaven, you win. That means you're going to win when you die. Okay? You're not going to fear death. Okay? You're not going to fear death because you know you're going to win when you die. Just because you don't fear death doesn't mean that you commit suicide. You commit suicide, Satan wins. What's going to happen is evil's going to start a war against you. Evil is going to start a war because now you've entered the war for heaven. Okay? And what's going to happen is you're going to get attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? That means you're in the war for heaven. Okay? Now, yeah, you're going to know your soul's in heaven, okay? And I want you to win, okay? That means you're going to win when you die. Never ever give up to win. Never ever give up to win. Don't give up, don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? All right? And then you're going to win. Okay? When you conquered evil, you win. Okay? That means you're going to win when you die. Okay? What did I say? You believe in yourself. Okay? Believing in yourself removes your fear. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Never give up to win against evil. That will make you love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? And then you'll start overcoming things. And you'll start overcoming your bad habits, probably. As you overcome more and more of your bad habits, you're going to start becoming a non-sinner. As you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to remove the prejudice out of your love. The prejudice is going to be removed out of your love. You'll stop prejudging and hating others. Yeah, okay? You become a non-sinner, and your soul enters heaven. When your soul enters heaven, you win. That means you're going to win when you die. Never ever give up to win against evil. You in heaven never lose. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? All right? Yeah, I think that's good enough for that. Now we're going to talk about the causes and effect between the forces of love versus evil. Okay? So let me explain the evil side first. We have our prejudice and hate, trolls, and cowards. Okay? They live in fear. The prejudice and hate, trolls, and cowards, they live in fear. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? All right? They attack heaven with prejudice and hate. They attack love and freedom and create fear. That's what they do. They attack love and freedom and create fear when they attack heaven. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. You will be defending heaven, which means you're going to be a warrior for heaven. Yeah. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? What's going to happen is, because your love's becoming powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ, your love's going to react up against fear. And when your love reacts up against fear, you're going to get attacked by prejudice and hate. By prejudgment and hate. You're going to get attacked by prejudgment and hate. Because the prejudgment and hate, prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards are programmed to break love. Let me repeat that again. The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards are programmed by Satan to break love. and keep it weak in fear. That's what they're there for. That's the reason why they're there. That's the reason why the prejudices and hate trolls and cowards are there. To break love, keep it in fear. Because that's what it is. Evil creates fear. Fear creates evil. Okay? So what happens is the prejudices and hate trolls and cowards are there to break love. Okay? I want you unbreakable. I want you, don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? All right? Now, when your love reacts against the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, or when your love reacts up against fear, you're going to get attacked by prejudgment and hate. Okay? You're going to get attacked by things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing's ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. You know what I mean? So, you can say nothing at all. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? I want you unbreakable. I don't want them breaking you. Okay? Let's say somebody hates you. Well, the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, what they attack is they attack the truth from heaven, they hate heaven, right? And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven, which would be you if you were delivering your soul to heaven. See, if you were delivering your soul to heaven, you would get attacked by prejudice and hate. If you didn't deliver your soul to heaven, you're not going to get attacked by prejudice and hate. Prejudice and hate only attacks powerful, unbreakable love. It's only going to attack heaven. So you'd have to be delivering your soul to heaven to get attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? Not everybody gets attacked by prejudice and hate. Only if you're delivering your soul to heaven you will get attacked by prejudice and hate. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. It's part of the war. This is a war. This is not a religion. Okay? Yeah. All right? Okay? Yeah. Prejudice and hate is, okay? I'm going to describe what prejudice and hate is. The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards that live in fear will attack you with hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, they'll stab in the back, prejudice attack, they'll talk behind your back, they'll blame you for this, blame you for that, everything is your fault, nothing you ever do is good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. You know what I mean? You want to know why? Because they want to break your love. That's why they're there. They're there to break love. That's what evil does. Evil breaks love, keeps it in fear. I'm showing you how to become unbreakable. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. That will make your love unbreakable. Okay? So this way they don't break you anymore. And you can deliver your soul to heaven. That's how Jesus Christ won. He never gave up. Jesus Christ won. Jesus Christ won because he never gave up to win. Jesus Christ never gave up to win. That's how he conquered evil. That's how Jesus Christ conquered evil. He never gave up to win. Okay? All right? All right? Let's say somebody's, what do you call it? Hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. You don't have to say nothing at all. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? I don't forgive them because I don't let them break me. That's me personally. I don't forgive them. I'm not going to forgive somebody that just attacked me with prejudice and hate. Sorry, it ain't happening. Now, if they apologize and ask for forgiveness, sure, I'd forgive them, no problem. But they're not going to ask for forgiveness. I know, because I was there. I was attacked by a lot of this stuff. Okay? I know the truth. I know the truth about the war for heaven. I know the truth. This is the truth from heaven. Okay? Let's say somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. Okay? You tell them, hey, go pound sand, go kick rocks. Okay? You don't have to say nothing at all. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? You're in a war for heaven. I don't want them breaking you. Okay? All right? Let's say somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. You tell them, hey, go take your prejudice and hate, and you can shove it up your... You know what I mean. You want to know why I say that? Because this is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. You're defending heaven. When you become unbreakable, you are defending heaven. When you become unbreakable. Jesus Christ is unbreakable love. I'm showing you how to become unbreakable love, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? Jesus Christ was attacked by prejudice and hate. He was attacked by evil. Before he could tell you how to deliver your souls to heaven. That is the truth I learned when my soul entered heaven. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? We love you. Okay? Jesus Christ, love in heaven. We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back at Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? All right? I want you to be a warrior for heaven. That's what these videos are all about. Show you how to become a warrior for heaven. This is the truth from heaven. I'm explaining everything I learned from heaven. I learned the truth from heaven. Okay? That's why I know the entire war for heaven, because I learned the truth from heaven. Okay? I gather the intelligence and I'm delivering it to you. I gathered up the intelligence, the truth, and I'm delivering it to you. Okay? All right? At Jesus Christ Love in Heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Until next week, I love you.